crikey, there's so many, but I was trying to think of the ones that caused the most.
Because I think you were sort of like all for sort of like getting the homeless into Buckingham Palace.
That's right. Yes. Yes, yeah. There you see, you're giving out my socialist days now. It was.
So what have you actually been up to since about, I don't know, 93, 94?
I left there and I went to Radio Kent, which was the BBC station, and everyone thought I was nanas.
Really?
Because going from like a popular music station, which had a big audience, to going to what is a much older and a kind of a minority, well, not minority in the sense that it's aimed at an elderly, more of the elderly or senior people of the area.
Yeah, sure.
And everyone said, what you're doing? You're going from sort of a cutting-edge music station onto a station where they read out the lost pets in Kent.
Yeah.
But there was a bit of logic in it, because I knew that this station had started. Yeah. And this is where I kind of wanted to work. And so I thought, right, I'll get out of that station, the local station, and I'll get into some speech-based radio. And also there were some takeovers. Our company was being taken over, and I didn't foresee that they would keep my show there when a new company came in. Yeah. And it was kind of lucky, really, because I got out before anybody could have made that decision. Yeah. And looking back at it, they certainly wouldn't have kept that show. Yeah. I might have kept the job, but I wouldn't have kept that show. And for me, that was. It's like having, a dog with no tail. It's just kind of no good. So I went to this BBC thing, and everyone said, what you're doing, it's a silly decision. But it was a kind of a preamble to coming here. I was so determined that I would get a gig here at some point. And I said to myself, I will stay at Radio Kent for 6 months. And I said that, I wrote it down, I was so determined. And I stayed there 6 months and 6 days. Yeah. And then got a phone call, and whoosh, I came here.
That is brilliant, man.
Yeah, it was. So I've done a few bits and pieces in addition to that in the meantime. So.
Well, good for you, man.
And you've been around the world.
So again,
fantastic.
I was actually.